I am in my room right now. Look at her situation. She's having a panic attack right now. She's having a severe panic attack right now. She's scared. She's crying. Her insulin is not with her. She's diabetic. She's a chronic anxiety patient. She has been admitted to hospital because of the panic attacks, and she's having this severe panic attack. She's scared. Her stuff was thrown out of the room. Look at this. Her stuff was thrown out of the room. All of the cupboards. We are in Kinsale Road Accommodation Center. Her stuff was thrown out of the room. These cupboards have been thrown out of the room. When she was on job, she is a diabetic person. She is insulin dependent. She cannot survive without insulin. Her insulin is in the fridge, this fridge, and her syringes are locked out in the kitchen outside. Let me show you. Better. Yeah. So
मुझे निकालते हैं वो मेरे
her stuff, look, all of the cupboards have been thrown out, have been locked out. Her cupboards have been locked out in the kitchen. Look, this is the lock. They have locked. This is the tea room. This is tea room, and they have locked all of the stuff belonging to Zoya, who is living in Block 3, Room B1. This is Kinsale Road Accommodation Center. Block 3, Room B1. Her stuff has been thrown out. When she was absent, she was not here, and her stuff was thrown out. Her syringes for the insulin are inside there. They are locked in here. They're locked in here. Her syringes are in here, and her insulin is in there. Before she was not allowed to go into the room as well. This was locked as well. She was outside on the ground. She was crying. She was in the cold. She has an email from Minister Roderick. He said that we are looking into the matter. And when Minister Roderick said that they are looking into the matter, why her stuff was moved from this room. Before IPAS wrote an email, basically they sent a letter to her, and in the letter they said because she was living a single person in this room, so they are allotting this room to someone else. Let me show you. There is another room in the accommodation center in this same block which is being held by a single person, and that room, let me show you. Let me show you. Yeah, this room basically is being held by a single person, and she is single. She is holding that room because we were living together there, and then we had some issues. I spoke to the management. I was temporarily moved out of the room to resolve the issues, and that was temporary arrangement. I am still in the accommodation. I am living in block 6, but that was a temporary arrangement. And then now when she told the management that we want to be moved together, we have solved our issues, we have no problem between us, and we again want to live together in the same room. They just threw the stuff out of Zoya from this room, and now her syringes are in the other room which is locked, which is basically a kitchen. That is a kitchen. Her anxiety medicine is there. She is having a panic attack right now. You can see her lips are turning like twitching because of the anxiety attack. Whenever she has anxiety attack, her lips starts to twitch. Her stuff, total stuff, along with the cupboards in that room, and she's not allowed to get any of that. She is not being allowed to access the medication which she needs. Her syringes are in there, her insulin is in here, and she cannot basically administer insulin to herself right now. So this is happening in Kinsale Road Accommodation Center. In Kinsale Road Accommodation Center, basically they want to allot this room to their favorite person. The favoritism is happening in Kinsale Road Accommodation Center already. There are cars parked outside which belong to the people who are favorite, according to the rule which is made by Kinsale Road Accommodation Center, that only full Irish license holders will be allowed to park on site, whereas there are cars parked outside which belong to the people who don't have any full Irish license. And I have made another video for that, and I have recorded all of the registration numbers of those cars. Favoritism is happening. Those people are allowed to park on the site because they were favorite of the management of Kinsale Road Accommodation Center, because they want to allot this room to some favorite person, so they want her to be out of this room. And there is another person who is living in the same hall. At the end of this hall, she's holding a single room, and she's having no issue, but Zoya is being threatened. Zoya is being harassed by management here, by security guards here. What is happening here?